Hi, Dr. Dennis Brumman here at Stillwater Family Chiropractic, and we're back on to Book Talk Tuesday. The idea behind this was that we would cover a book about every month or so that sometimes we're all busy, right? And you may not have time to sit down and read a book or go through it in your car, but you'd love to get the cliff notes or the highlights from a book. So we thought some of our favorites here, again, our purpose at the clinic is to help you get a little healthier and happier year by year or month by month, whatever you want to do to improve your health. And your health can be broken down again into, as you're moving towards better health and wellness, physical, mental, and emotional well-being. So one of the things is going to be the success or your mental well-being, and learning new concepts about books, etc., things like that can overall help your health and wellness. So again, Book Talk Tuesday, we discussed last week, the book we were going to talk about was Start With Why. And I think I showed you the audio version that you could play in your car. And then we've also got, you could get the book version where if you want something hands-on and you want to read, or you can just download it and listen to it. But a great way to absorb that book in your car, reading, etc. If you get a chance to do it, I would recommend it. But the idea behind this talk is that if you don't have time, what are some of the high points behind that? What do you mean by Start With Why? So Start With Why, one of my favorite books by Simon Sinek, again, is that everything you do in your life is to stop and start and think with, why am I doing this? Why am I getting out of bed this morning and going to school? Why am I getting out of bed and going to work? Why am I wanting to have kids? Why do I want to get married? Why do I want to do this? You're always starting with why. He said the unfortunate thing is a lot of times this world, the world we live in, doesn't start with why in so many different things. We tend to just be, if you're like a company and the company is just focused on just profits only or just trying to make money or sell the next device, but the company doesn't have a bigger why behind it, they will sometimes do well, but eventually it fails. And so the book was really interesting because it made all of us stop and think about those companies that survive long term, or for us and our patients, when you really are working at getting healthy and well for the right reasons. So the why really gives you, besides when we're talking about here at the clinic, we say, hey, have a really clear goal. People have a clear goal like, I want to be healthier this year than I was last year, or I want to lose 15 pounds in the next couple months. Or whatever that goal is, the more specific it is, the better chance you have of achieving it. And we talk about that many times here. But Start With Why, it like gives the engine, the driving force behind that, right? So you ask, why do I want to lose the 15 pounds? Why do I want to be healthier this year than last year? Why do I want to make my marriage stronger than ever? Why do I want to find that great person in that relationship? So you start with why. And so Simon Sinek says it's so powerful to always, after you set a goal, look at your why behind it. And the very first part of this chapter said, again, like I had just explained, the first couple chapters was to recognize that a lot of times in this world, we're not starting with why. And we just are so busy going after something that we don't stop and think, okay, why am I doing that? And the point is, a lot of things you're doing, you might be able to say, I don't need to do that. I don't really need to do that. I'm doing about 25 things, and 22 of those, they're really not pushing towards my big why. So I can narrow that down to 2 or 3 things. So very powerful book to sit and just spend a little bit of time thinking about why you're doing whatever it is you're doing each day when you wake up in the morning. Again, our purpose here is to try to help you shorten that up, stay focused on your goal, better health, better happiness, and then see if you can simplify that down and look at the whys behind why you're doing what you're doing. We'd love to help you if you're interested in anything with some simple chiropractic adjustments, some exercise, some training, any nutrition coaching, and some of our success program stuff. We will see you next week on Tuesday to continue with further chapters. Thanks.